Good morning, students. I welcome you all to the subject of environmental science drafted for BBA semester students 1. I repeat, I welcome you all to the subject of environmental science. The subject is drafted for the students of BBA semester 1. Today, we are going to have a subjective introduction to the subject of environmental science. Students, environmental science is such a kind of subject or is such a kind of study wherein we are going to study the aspects of environment and the related concepts, right? Before going to the subject, I would like to introduce the subjective matter of the subject, and then gradually we shall go for the subject and the content of the same. So let us begin. Dear students, environmental science is one of the compulsory subjects that you are going to study in the semester 1 of BBA. The purpose of this subject is to create a kind of awareness among the students about the prevailing environmental situations. The subject also gives a kind of guideline related to environmental legislations, international laws related to environment. So, ultimately, the purpose is to motivate the young generation for creating awareness regarding the burning issues that is related to environment. The aim is also, that means one of the aim is also that students after studying this subject can help in contributing their bit in protecting and preserving environment. Let me sum up this thing for you. Environmental science is going to be your compulsory subject for semester 1. Alright, the semester 1 subject, this subject has been drafted, the syllabus has been drafted by Saurashtra University. What is the purpose? Why such a kind of subject has been introduced? The purpose behind the introduction of such a subject is that the young generation gets a kind of awareness. See, we all are living in a particular environment, but how aware we are, or if an awareness and deliberate awareness is created, then how we can make the difference. That is the purpose, right? So when you study this subject, you will realize that we have taken up a subject of, say, standard 6th and 7th, right? You must have studied somewhere in the 6th and 7th standard the concepts relating to environment. What is environment? What is hydrosphere, lithosphere, etc., right? So these things we are going to learn in a proper method under this subject. The purpose is that the young generation, that means the people or the students of BBA semester 1, they are considered to be young definitely, and they are the upcoming generation, right? So if they are aware about the environment around them, then they can make a good difference in creating a kind of awareness for the rest of the people also. So the pure purpose is to create an environmental awareness. Moreover, we can get to know the prevailing situation. That means whatever is happening right now in the environment, how we can help to degrade, how we can help not to degrade it, how we can help to prevent pollution, what we can do at our levels, that means at personal level, to help the environment getting preserved or getting safe, right? So the ultimate purpose is to motivate the people, motivate the students, that okay, if you are aware, the rest of the family members would be aware of keeping the environment around us clean. Now many of you must have this kind of question in your mind, that if we keep our environment clean, how we can add it to the contribution at national level. But it can, because a bit done at your age and in your surroundings makes the difference. See, if you are the elder person, or say elder a sibling in the family. And if you see and you try to see that we keep our environment clean around us, we try to keep the hygiene, we try to see that everything is everything around us near our house is clean and proper, then your young brothers and sisters will also learn from this. They'll come to know that okay, if the garbage is there, it has to be placed properly in the dustbins, right? And if the dustbins are to be getting emptied, then it cannot be somewhere outside your house, it has to be properly dropped in the tipper van. That means if we follow few things, it may look very simple, it may look very basic, but they are very, very simple, they are very, very important in our life. That if we start creating such kind of habit, if we start doing such a kind of practice, it will help the rest of the people in the house also getting the awareness. If one house is doing a kind of proper environmental protection, then I'm just talking about a simple example here, right? Then the rest of the houses in the same street may also follow the same thing, that okay, if somebody is doing this, we can also follow the same. And like that, we can create a kind of awareness not only for ourselves, for the family, for the rest of the people living near in the society also. So that is the reason this particular subject has been introduced at a very threshold of your semester 1, that is BBA semester 1, and it's one of the compulsory subject. So now you know what is the basic motive behind learning the environmental science subject as a part of syllabus of semester 1. The syllabus has been drafted, as I told you, by Saurashtra University. The whole syllabus is divided. I'm talking about syllabus right now, and then gradually as we pass on with the next lectures and next sessions, I'll be giving the guideline, I'll be giving you the content, and likewise we will proceed, so don't bother about it. What is important here is that in every ES lecture, we call it ES, that is environmental science lecture, whenever you are sitting for this particular session, you have to be clear that you have a notebook with you, you have a pen with you, so that you will exactly come to know that what we are dealing, what is the content. Very soon the material and textbooks also will be given to you, right? As the situation becomes under control, we'll be passing it on with the materials and with the textbook that we are using for sem 1. Everything will be given to you, and accordingly you will be able to relate it with the lectures. But as of now, because you don't have any written content before you, you have to be very clear that you have a kind of say note and a pen with you whenever you are sitting for the a subject like this, right? So that ultimately you will come to know that okay, in this session we have done these many points and I should be clear about that. So coming back to the syllabus here, the whole syllabus has been divided. It is just for semester 1, mind you, right? It has been drafted by Saurashtra University. We are going to have say as many as 4 different units consisting of different topics. Every it has got a content of 4 units, right? And each 4 unit has been divided into AB part. That means if number 1 it is AB, for unit number 2 unit is chapters, which we call it lessons. We in this at the graduation or undergraduation level we call it units, right? So it is 4 units, that means 4 chapters we'll be seeing. In each chapter we'll have 2 parts, that is we'll divide it into A and B part, and the subject name will call it ES, that means it is environmental science in short. So let me brief you about the subject and the examination style, and then we'll come to the proper unit based instructions. Alright, I hope you are getting it clear. If you are not getting it clear, please go back to the video and again start from the beginning and gradually listen to all the things that has been informed to you. I know many students are coming from Gujarati medium, right? એ લોકોને કદાચ initially પ્રશ્નો થાય કે અમને સમજાતું નથી કે અમને we are not getting it. In that case, I request all of you all to sit with the dictionary there so that you can understand it initially. Then you'll be able to have an interest in the subject and will be able to make it the best. એટલે તમારા માટે ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ છે કે તમે ડિક્શનરી સાથે બેસો, સ્પેશિયલી ધીસ સબ્જેક્ટ વિલ કોલ ફોર ડિક્શનરી, કારણ કે તમને ઘણા બધી ટર્મ્સ તમે કદાચ એવું લાગે કે અમે પહેલી જ વાર સાંભળી રહ્યા છીએ. આઈ એમ ટોકિંગ અબાઉટ ધ ગુજરાતી મીડિયમ સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ, રાઇટ? બટ નાઉ દેટ યુ આર ઇન ઇંગ્લિશ મીડિયમ કોલેજ, you cannot help it, you cannot just be listening everything in Gujarati and understanding in Gujarati, and you don't know how to reproduce it in the form of answers in English. That will not be done. That is why gradually make a habit of listening to this language, listening to the lectures. કદાચ એક વખત નથી સમજાતું, ફરીથી બીજી વાર બેસીને સાંભળો, શાંતિથી સાંભળો, so that you can understand what is being taught, right? Every time the lecture cannot be delivered in Gujarati throughout તમને ગુજરાતીમાં સમજાવવામાં આવે એવું બને નહીં, બિકોઝ યુ હેવ ટેકન એન એડમિશન ઇન એન ઇંગ્લિશ મીડિયમ કોલેજ. એટલે આપણા કાનને અને આપણી જાતને આપણે ટેવાવવું પડશે. યુ વિલ હેવ ટુ ગેટ હેબિચ્યુએટેડ ટુ ગેટિંગ ધ લેક્ચર્સ બિંગ delivered and listened in English. So it is very important that you create a habit of listening to English as a language in this sessions to come, right? So let me brief you about the subject and examination style. As I told you, here the subject is divided, as I told you, in 4 units. We have AB part, and this subject is a compulsory subject, so it is worth 100 marks. You have a paper. ES would be one of the papers of I think you know that you have 8 subjects in BBS SEM1, and in that you have ES as one of the compulsory subject, right? And that if it is a compulsory subject, that means you have to appear for the 100 marks paper. Now this 100 marks has been divided into 2 parts, right? It is 30 marks internal assessment, that means college will take your internal exams. The format will be informed to you later. And 70 marks, we call it external exam, that means it is a university exam. Now this 70 marks exam would be conducted at the end of every semester. મીન્સ 70 માર્ક્સ પેપર તમારી જે સેમ એન્ડ થાય ત્યારે યુનિવર્સિટી દ્વારા જે યોજવામાં આવે છે એક્ઝામ્સ, એમાં તમારે આ 70 માર્ક્સનું પેપર અપિયર કરવાનું થાય. દેટ મીન્સ એટ ધ એન્ડ ઓફ સેમ 1 we will have a 70 marks test or 70 marks exam conducted by Saurashtra University, and 30 marks would be your internal assessment, or that means it will be the internal exams conducted by the college. What will be the format? Further we will inform you about that, so do not bother about it, but you must be clear that it is a 100 marks compulsory paper and you cannot avoid it. અમને સે બહુ અઘરું લાગે છે અને ડિફિકલ્ટ લાગે છે અને અમારે નથી આ સબ્જેક્ટ ભણવો એવું તમે કરી શકશો નહીં, because it is not an optional subject, it is a compulsory subject. And let me tell you, as we start, it will be easy, it will be simple for you to understand, but what you have to do is you have to pay attention to whatever is being told in the video lectures, right? And keep a book and a pen with you, keep on jotting down the points લખતા જજો, એટલે તમને ખ્યાલ આવતો જાય કે આપણે આ ફર્સ્ટ સેશનમાં, સેકન્ડ સેશનમાં, and likewise how we have proceeded. So let us have a look at the syllabus of ES. Here the syllabus has been mentioned. It is a Saurashtra University syllabus. I think the page is not that clear, and that is why I have mentioned it here in short, that what we are going to do, right? So as you all can see that all the 4 units, there are the unit, I mean the syllabus considers or concerns about the 4 unit. That means if you can see it, it is unit 1 AB portion, unit 2 AB portion, unit 3 AB portion, and unit 4 it will be AB portion. That means we will learn 8 different topics or in all, from which you may have questions from any of the topics. That means it is the format of the syllabus is like this, that you may have 20 marks question from unit 1, unit 2, and 15 marks question from unit 3 and unit 4. That means we have 8 topics to learn. Now these 8 topics will have subtopics, so you have to be very clear કે આપણે કયું યુનિટ ક્યારે ભણીએ છીએ અને કયા યુનિટની અંદર what is getting included, right? So if it is unit 1, A is everything introductory about environment. Then in B part we will be learning what is environmental science. In the unit number 2 we will be learning everything related to natural resources and wealth. In B part it will be wealth that will be dealt. In unit number 3 It will be environmental degradation, means how environment gets degraded, environment કેવી રીતે બગડતું જાય છે, એની પરિસ્થિતિ કેવી રીતે ડિગ્રેડ થતી જાય છે, that will be learning. environmental management કેવી રીતે યુનિટ્સમાં કે ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીમાં થાય છે, that we will talk about. In number 4 unit we will be learning about disaster management. So if any natural calamities occur, how we manage those calamities at a human basis or by human beings, how it is being managed, that we will see it. And B part will be environmental management system. This is a system being say taken up by the industries, by the production house to take care of environment. And this is how the different units have AB topics that we'll be learning in each particular unit. That means we will learn 8 different topics in all. And out of this syllabus, that means 4 units and 8 topics, you may have the questions being asked. Now whatever you see it here in the single slide, it will not be this simple, because if I'm talking about unit 1A, environment A part has got so many subtopics, and that is why you have to be very clear while doing or while listening to the video lectures that which topic we are dealing in which lecture. So make it a point to see that you jot down this particular slide properly, because this slide is the content of your syllabus. આ તમારું 100 માર્ક્સનું જે પેપર છે એનું કન્ટેન્ટ છે. આમાંથી સબ પોઈન્ટ્સ આવતા જાય છે અને એના આધારે the questions may be asked in the university exam paper. So it is very important that you are clear with this contents. All right, now you are clear. By now I think you are clear that ES is environmental science subject that has been introduced to BBA students for semester 1 only. We have this single say subject for semester 1 students only. For unit say semester 2, this subject will not be there. It is just for a single semester that we are going to deal, right? Again, it's a compulsory subject, so you cannot have the options. You have to learn this subject. Third point is, it is because it is a compulsory subject, it is of 100 marks. That means 100 marks paper would be there. How these 100 marks are divided? It has been divided into 30 marks internals, and it is 70 marks external paper that will be there from Saurashtra University at the end of the semester, which we call it university exams, and that will be the paper of 70 marks, right? Okay, now talk about syllabus. If you are talking about syllabus consists of 4 different units. 4 units only you will have to study, but these 4 units have AB portion in each unit that gives you 8 topics. એટલે 8 જુદા જુદા ટોપિક્સ છે આપણે આખા સિલેબસમાં ભણવાના છે, but it will not be that simple. Let me tell you, જેમ જેમ આપણે પણ what is important is કે તમે interest કેળવી રાખો, because whatever you learn you'll be seeing it. It is a very live subject. What we are going to learn, that we are seeing around us, and that will not be a new concept to you. Yes, the terminology may change, the way of presentation may change, but you will realize at the end of the lectures that it is going to be very live. જે આપણે આજુબાજુમાં આપણી આસપાસ જે જોઈ રહ્યા છે એ બધી જ વસ્તુની વાત આપણે આ સબ્જેક્ટની અંદર કરવાના છીએ. આ સબ્જેક્ટની અંદર કઈ રીતે એન્વાયરમેન્ટ શું છે, એના કમ્પોનન્ટ્સ શું છે, વાય એન્વાયરમેન્ટ ઇઝ સો ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ, રાઈટ? સે એન્વાયરમેન્ટ ડિગ્રેડ કેવી રીતે થાય છે, એની પરિસ્થિતિ ધીમે નીચે કેમ આવતી જાય છે, વાય ધ એન્વાયરમેન્ટ ઇઝ નોટ worth living right now, and if we do not take care of the environment at present, then after few years it may so happen that we may have to face a very serious kind of situation. And because we do want to avoid that, એના માટેનું આપણે અવેરનેસ ક્રિએટ કરીએ આપણે પોતાની જાત માટે, and for the rest of the society also, this particular subject has been introduced to you, right? So the subject is very interesting, but what is important is you have to pay attention. કારણ કે આપણે એક પછી એક વસ્તુ જે લેતા જશું એ તમે you will be able to feel કે આપણે આજુબાજુમાં જોઈ શકીએ છીએ, આપણે we can realize that it is within us, or say very much which we can see it in day to day life. That is why it is going to be a kind of such a subject wherein we will have interest also, and we will get to learn so many things. So now let us start with the beginning and try to understand. Suppose if I ask you a question, what is environment? then the answer, immediate answer to this, even the 5th, 6th standard student would be able to give the answer, right? The immediate answer to this would be that it is such a kind of subject in which, or it is such a thing that includes everything around us. Everything around us can be considered as an environment. જે તે વસ્તુ આપણી આજુબાજુ છે, it may be trees, it may be air, it may be water, it may be the physical environment that is consisting of everything which we can see, right? It may be એવરીથિંગ અરાઉન્ડ અસ. કોઈ પણ એલિમેન્ટ જે આપણી આજુબાજુ છે એ બધી જ વસ્તુઓને આપણે શું ગણાવી શકીએ છીએ? તો દેટ ઇઝ એન્વાયરમેન્ટ ઇન અ લેમેન્સ લેંગ્વેજ, રાઈટ? આપણે સામાન્ય માણસ તરીકે એન્વાયરમેન્ટ સમજીએ તો ખાલી એટલું જ સમજીએ છીએ કે એવરીથિંગ અરાઉન્ડ અસ, એવરીથિંગ દેટ સરાઉન્ડ્સ અસ, આપણી આજુબાજુની જેટલી એ વસ્તુ છે, દેટ વી કોલ ઇટ એન્વાયરમેન્ટ. નાઉ લેટ અસ ચેક વિથ ધીસ slide. How is the picture? Just keep the picture in mind. And going to the next slide, see this picture carefully. And now one more. Yes? Alright. Now at the end of these 3 pictures, what you can make out? I think most of us can make out this thing, that first and third picture were very picturesque, were truly beautiful. You can feel it that we want to see it one more time, right? આપણને એ ફર્સ્ટ અને થર્ડ પિક્ચરને જોઈને એવું લાગે કે આજે હજી એક વખત આપણે સ્લાઇડ જોઈ શકીએ. But the second one, I'll show you again. What about the second one? Right? See, this is the third one, this is the second one, and this is the first one. Absolutely beautiful picture is here. If you check this, oh, you don't like it, right? And if you check this out, yes, it's again a beautiful picture. What we are trying to say is that if just we try to analyze it, then first and third pictures were really beautiful. Second, it wasn't worth watching. આપને ગમે નહીં એ પિક્ચર જોવું, right? This is exactly what we are going to learn in the subject of environmental science. That means at the end of the subject, આપણે આ સબ્જેક્ટ બરાબર એટલે શીખવાનો છે કે આપણે એકને થર્ડ પિક્ચર, ફર્સ્ટ એન્ડ થર્ડ પિક્ચર કેમ ગમ્યું ને સેકન્ડ કેમ ન ગમ્યું. Why and what is the reason that we have to see those pictures, right? So it will answer. તમે environmental science subject ભણીને સેમ 1 પછી તૈયાર થાવ તો તમને it will be answer to this question, like what is environment, what are the components of environment, environment શું છે, environment શેનાથી બનેલું છે, what damages our environment, આપણી environmentને, આપણા વાતાવરણને, આપણા પર્યાવરણને કઈ વસ્તુઓ ખરાબ કરે છે, right? How it is degraded, that means એની જે પરિસ્થિતિ છે એ દિવસે દિવસે કેમ ઘટતી જાય છે, એની જે ગુણવત્તા છે, ક્વોલિટી છે, why it is getting degraded and how it can be protected. Very very important. If this is happening, આ બધું જ થાય છે, આપણે જોઈ રહ્યા છે, right? પણ આપણે શું કરી શકીએ so that we can protect our environment? When we'll be able to answer this many questions, that means at the end of the syllabus, that means at the end of sem 1, તમે environmental science ભણી લ્યો તો તમને આટલા પ્રશ્નોનો જવાબ ખબર હોવી જોઈએ. That's the purpose, and that's the reason we are going to learn this particular subject as a compulsory subject. So in short, we will be learning answers to this question under the subject of environmental science. From next session onwards, we will be studying the syllabus methodically. What we did today, આજે ખાલી environmental science શું છે, environmental science નો subject શું છે, sorry, and how are we going to go for that subject, what is the format of the subject, that is what we have just introduced ourselves, right? There will be one more session in which we will be taking care about the overall environment, and we may start with unit number 1. Right? So again I repeat, when you are sitting for these particular lectures or for ES as a subject, please do not fail to keep the notebook and a pen before you. Wherever you feel, you pause the lecture and you try to jot down the points, so that ultimately at the end of the lecture you should come to know that at the end of these many minutes, I have come to know that we have learned this. That is very crucial, very important. So from the next lecture onwards, we will be starting actually with the syllabus. By the time we meet next, it's a goodbye from my side. Right? We'll be meeting soon with the next session, and we'll be going with gradually with the syllabus one by one. Thank you, and take care of yourself. Bye.